Netflix was founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Marc Randolph in a small town called Scotts Valley in Santa Cruz County, California. Hastings has said that the spark for the idea came when he incurred a $40 late fee for returning the movie Apollo 13 with a 6-week delay. One day, while working out at the gym, his gym membership and his late fee story got him thinking about a service that would allow a person to order a movie online and receive it via mail. According to Randolph, this story is a mistake and just a marketing ploy. In early 1997, Reed Hastings was the CEO of a company, and they both worked for Pirateria, and Marc was the company's marketing vice president. The merger of this company with another company led to both of them being unemployed. Why then used to communicate every day from their home in Santa Cruz to Silicon Valley for work? Marc, who wanted to launch something like Amazon, would tell Reed all sorts of e-commerce ideas, custom surfboards, personalized dog food, and home delivery shampoo, and Reed's response to all of them was, "That will never work." After hearing about a new hot product called DVD that had been invented in Japan, Marc realized that DVDs would soon replace VHS tapes, and Reed pitched his idea based on that. In the summer of 1997, Marc and Reed interned logos, books, and records in Santa Cruz, but a CD of the best of paste declined and mailed it to the Reed's home across town. When the CD arrived intact, they realized that had found their chance ticket to start an e-commerce business. On August 29, 1997, Netflix was incorporated and launched with a minimum of $1.9 million from Reed Hastings, and other investors later completed its funding. Hastings owned 70% of the company, and Marc Randolph became CEO. Netflix early days. After several iterations in the first few years, Netflix finally established a successful business model, a subscription-based service with no dues, dates, or late fees, and ultimate access to content for $19.95. The service had a code used to determine the order of DVD shipments to the subscribers and a delivery system that automatically sent a new DVD as soon as the previous one was returned. Netflix also covered all postage costs. Initially, until 2000s, Netflix packaged DVDs in white envelopes. Then, they switched to yellow envelopes. A year later, the company adopted the iconic red envelopes we are more familiar with. This formula was successful, and Netflix continuously added subscribers. Within 5 years of its launch, Netflix was sending out millions of DVDs daily and quickly became one of the premier destinations for online movie rentals. Key milestones and challenges of Netflix. In 1999, Netflix registered a total of 239,000 subscribers and expanded its video library to 3,100 titles. After a failed meeting between Marc and Sony and sluggish growth, Reed appointed Marc as CEO to continue leading the company. In 2000, Reed Hastings approached John Antiochio, the former CEO of Blockbuster, and offered to sell Netflix for $50 million. However, John rejected the offer during the meeting. In 2001, Netflix reached 1 million subscribers and continued its growth trajectory. In May 2002, Netflix went public with an IPO raising $82.1 million and reaching a valuation of $309.7 million. Reed held 500,000 shares and Marc held 166,000 shares. Netflix reopened regional warehouses and introduced a peso overnight delivery in response to subscriber complaints about slow DVD deliveries. In 2003, Marc Randolph left Netflix and sold his shares. In 2006, Netflix finally became profitable, generating over $80 million in revenue with 6.3 million subscribers. In 2007, Netflix began streaming content delivery to TVs, computers, and tablets through its Watch Now service. The service launched with 1,000 films and was included in the $5.99 per month subscription for physical DVDs. In 2010, Netflix shifted its focus to streaming and introduced it to the United States. Reed told investors, 3 years ago, we were a DVD by mail company that had some streaming, but now we're a streaming company that also offers DVDs by mail. By 2015, Netflix was available in 50 countries. In 2016, Netflix seamlessly launched in 130 countries and added local languages to its user interface, subtitle, and dubbing. In 2017, Netflix officially reached 100 million subscribers worldwide. In 2021, Netflix reached 209 million subscribers in over 190 countries, generating over $25 billion in annual revenue. Notable exceptions include North Korea, Syria, China, and Iran. The company introduced mobile games allowing users to play within the Netflix app. In 2022, Netflix experienced its first quarterly loss of 200,000 subscribers over a decade. Due to his significant loss, the company began exploring different ways to gain more subscribers. For example, Netflix started cracking down on password sharing and introduced its first ad-supported tier called Basic with Ads, offering content at a lower price in exchange for ads per hour. Netflix brand value. With its entry into the stock market, the value of each Netflix share rose from $15 to $185. Its market value stands at $61.6 billion. According to Forbes, Netflix ranks 71st among the top 100 brands. Today, the value of this brand is announced to be $8.5 billion. In 2016, Netflix revenue was $8.83 billion with a net profit of $167 million. Netflix, with over 4,700 employees, serves in more than 190 countries worldwide. The future of Netflix. According to the Dorothy Gatuba, head of programming for Africa, there is no longer a need to go to Hollywood. With Netflix, you can be a superstar in your backyard and export your content to the world. Over the past years, Netflix has encountered competitors such as Disney+, Hulu, Prime Video, and HBO Max. These competitors make substantial investments in various ways to entertain their audience. To stay ahead, Netflix might need to embrace emerging technologies to keep its content fresh. Like the video and join us. We'll see you soon in other videos.